like, luckily I had the chance to meet Quincy Jones, at the Grammy a couple years ago, and I feel like that was, something that was crazy. It will always, I'll never forget that, you know what I'm saying? Like, me being one of the biggest Michael Jackson fans, growing up, and, having the pleasure to meet Quincy Jones, like that was just great, like, it's crazy.
In the past couple of months, I forget when, my grandpa actually told me a story about when he was meeting with Quincy Jones. My grandpa was like an arranger, and he helped with a lot of that stuff long time ago, and I will not forget it because I had no idea my grandpa knew Quincy Jones. And Quincy Jones, I mean, he's legendary, but it's sad that not too many people know him outside of the music industry. I mean, he is extremely powerful, and people just know the artists in front of him, not him.
Yeah, it's funny because I actually saw like a Young Thug music video a couple weeks back, and he had like a little cameo in it.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy. You saw that? I was like, what the heck?
I didn't see it, but I can imagine that. I'm going to look it up right after this call.
Yeah, I think that was a Thug video. That was dope. I was like, yeah, Quincy's still out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's legend, man.
How old is he now? Like 90-something, right?
Bro, I don't know. I think he's 70, 80.
Oh, okay. Not too young.
Yeah, Quincy's a legend, man. That shit's amazing. Like, it makes me want to work harder,
Yeah.
Just keep doing what I'm doing, structure it a lot more, because like, see, even with what you're doing, it wasn't really that hard to get connected with me, then it's like, okay, you just get better and better, and you just develop whatever skill that you're working on,
Yeah, well, I like to tell this to the people listening all the time. Not a ton of people listening, but I like to tell them, DMs are just, they're so easy. I mean, every single time I have someone on this podcast, it's not like I had to go climb a mountain and find their favorite fruit or something. I just had to DM them. Like, it's really that easy.
Favorite fruit, like,
yeah.
It's real.
It's so easy, and that's one of the main things that people could so easily execute on. Everybody has an Instagram, man.
And the crazy, like, I wanted to tap in to what you were doing because I saw, you're young and you're grinding, so like,
Thank you.
I'd love to give people advice or just chop it up or, give them some insight of stuff that I've learned, because, it could make, your journey a little easier, it's dope, man. I saw you're like a music manager, right?
Yes, I am. Mm-hmm.
What artists do you work with?
I work with Crepe right now. Just
So, where's he from?
Northern California. So I'm like Bay Area.
You're in the Bay?
Yes.
Right, that's what's up. I'm actually supposed to come out there in like a couple weeks.
Oh, really?
So yeah, we might have to link.
I think that's possible. That's definitely possible.
There's a lot of talent in the Bay. There's so many artists, so many different versatile artists in the Bay. It's dope, man.
Yeah. I think they're definitely underappreciated in the Bay Area.
Yeah, I just started, really like listening to some Bay artists.
Yeah.
Recently, It's like the area's so big.
Uh-huh. And it's so underappreciated because, I mean, it's not like New York, Atlanta, or Los Angeles hip-hop where anybody
huge, right?
in the USA knows them. Like in the Bay, it's super regional. Not many people know who, let me think of, like SOBRB or Mike Sherm or the older ones like E40 and those people.
Yeah, E40 is a fucking legend, man.
Yeah.
You don't know E40, man. It's like, damn. And he was on the, the I Don't F With You track. Like, that was dope.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you so much for having this call with me, man. This is going to be a really good episode.
Hey, for sure, man. Anytime you get me on the podcast or, I can get other people on, whatever, bro.
I appreciate that a lot, and let's keep in touch, my man. All right?
For sure, brother.
Have a great rest of your night.
Hey, you too.
Later. Thank you so much for listening. That was one of my favorite episodes by far. I was completely unprepared for it. It was just a FaceTime that happened in the middle of the night. But that was really fun. And if you're listening right now, please go to my Instagram and leave a comment to let me know that you listened to the end of this episode. I will reply to your comment and give you a follow back if I'm not already following you. Please have a great day, have a great night, have a great morning, whatever it is. Do not miss the next episode.